Good morning, everybody. It's a Saturday. It rained this morning, which is why I don't know if you can actually see, but I have a tarp out there. Let me go ahead and explain it. I was going to say I'll explain it later, but I'll explain it now. If you would have seen my videos, maybe I don't know, the last ones or something, where I redo this back or get it prepped, I don't know. Um, you would have seen, I have things in pots. And there's two big ones back there that really don't have good drainage. I just didn't think about that. And if it rains hard, they may have a tendency to hold water for too long. So I wanted to avoid that. So I concocted a little way to put up this tarp. Got this tarp from the Dollar Tree. But um, figured out a way at least so a lot of rain won't just pile into those. I also didn't know if there were going to be bad storms, and so the smaller ones, I just didn't want to run those. I want the seeds or the plants to get established and everything. Now, I was going to say something else. What was I going to say? Oh, the tomato plants. I just put trash bags. You can see one sticking out there. There's another one to cover those because last year I had an experience to where it rained a lot and the strawberries would grow, but then they would die immediately, turn black. And I looked it up, and it's because of them having too much water. So I'm really wanting to avoid that this year, and I want to have some good strawberries. So um, here is, you can see the ponytail palm peeking up down there. These are my inside plants. They just really are looking bad, and I've been actually looking up some stuff on that today, and I'm going to be doing some care on these today. I may try to find a bigger pot for them, but one of the things is I've been using water from the faucet to, um, and we'll go back out there a little bit more later, but using faucet water, which has chemicals, and that's one of the things that's not good for them. So I need to, and I've just been watering them wrong. I need to soak them. I've been so afraid of over watering that I'm not watering enough. And what I mean by enough, it's not how many times. I need to give them a good soak and then let them dry out. I was just giving them a little bit of water. Anyway, I'm not going to go into all that. There's just all kinds of things I've learned. So I have stuff I need to do today. I've had a brain fog this morning. Right now it's kind of going away a little bit, but if anyone has them, you know that it's really hard to be motivated. But I'm going to press through. So these are the baskets that my house plants were in. I just piled them up here. So this table looks horrific. I had replanted some last week, and two of them go on here, but I need to figure out what to do with the other one. And so stuff is just piled on here. That needs to go. Look down here outside, you can see those were all on my coffee table, and I put them out here this morning so they could get a little bit of rain. But those don't go on my table. Since I repotted them, well, I brought them in because I knew it was going to be storming or supposed to, so I didn't want them out there getting blown over. So I'll figure that out. All of this stuff will get back fixed back because I cannot handle this. This is There's my planner because I was editing videos. I like to, know what I have, what videos I have. I was reading my Bible, devotional, and everything this morning, so I need to get all that put up, all of that. And I need a replacement for these white bears because that was my my winter bears. I need some brown bears right there. So that I need to put up. We had my church, we meet in someone's house every couple of weeks. I brought my dish that I was going to bring. And then there's toys. I brought a bag of toys so the kids can pick through. I need to put that up. This You can see it's Dustin Plus. It is a vacuum, a robotic vacuum slash mop. And I did not purchase this. This has come from my employer for being there 20 years. We got to pick out something and I chose this. There was probably way better things, but since I'm in an apartment, I didn't, I wasn't able to get, I didn't need any of the other stuff. So that's what I chose. Anyways, um, now I do have a robot vacuum already, but it does not mop. So I'm going to unbox this today. I don't know if I'll do that necessarily on camera, but I will show it probably at some point. So need to do that. And kitchen needs a little bit of, well, not really. I mean, there's a few dishes in there, but there's my milk maker. I need to make some milk. I will be having a video. I think, did I already do a video? I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think I did do a video showing this, or I'm making it up one, but there'll be something on that at some point. I made some oatmeal last week, and I need to make some more today. There's my 2 eggs. I always have 2 eggs boiled because I eat a boiled egg daily. So anyways, I'll need to kind of do that. I actually wrote down, I need to fix that paper, the stuff I need to do or wanting to do. This stuff may not be done. My oat milk, I just mentioned. Jeans, I'll tell you that in a minute. My plants, I just talked about my plants. I need to edit a video that's waiting. I maybe need to film a video, and hey, I'm filming this one, but I'm mostly thinking about my other channel for Paper Adventures channel. My vacuum, I just talked about that. And cabinet organization, I'm really wanting to do something with that cabinet, the fridge. I'm wanting to do, I'm still going to have stuff up there, but I have a different idea there. That cabinet at the end, there's a couple of spots that I need to reorganize. I don't know if I'll do anything up there. Doesn't really need it. This one doesn't really need it. Besides I'll be moving some coffee cups out. But then this is where the food cabinet is. Look, it is a mess. Total mess. It's not really, but yet it is. Like, there's 2 huge baskets back there. There's just food. I just need to get this done. I've just been kind of chunking stuff in here, and I don't even really use much of this. Those 2 water containers there was from when it iced, had bad weather. They were saying, the pipes may freeze. So I did that. I need to empty those and actually put those buckets back in the closet. I like to have at least a couple of buckets for stuff like that. So that area looks so empty without my big plants right there. But I'm also wanting to try that vacuum out. I need to be sure, and I don't know if that's my address. I think it did. I need to remember to cover that. And this office, oh my goodness, it's a wreck. I need to re-clean my desk. That's my craft area. It's a mess. I don't know if I'll do that today, but okay, talking about my jeans. These jeans were given to me by a lady at church, and they're nice jeans. She could not wear them. They were way too short for her, but these are way too long for me. They fit around the waist and everything, and I was going to try to find somebody to give those to, but I want some capris with the frayed ends. So I'm going to be doing that. I am going to fray the ends and make some capris because I've really been wanting some, and why not use those for it? Okay, so that's my agenda basically. So yeah. Okay. I'm not wanting to be on video right now. It's just too early. But so here's the jeans, at least the bottom part of the jeans. I'm just going to kind of show you, and I just watched a tutorial on this. So I wasn't going to show any of this, but why not? Maybe someone wants to know. So look how long these jeans are. They fit fine at the top, which I can't really see that. But what you do is you just need to roll up one side. Oh, wait, hang on. Let me go get. Okay. I needed to go get a marker, but you just need to roll up one side of your jeans. Did she do one or two? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to do one. One to see where you want it. Now, I have. Okay. I think I would like them a little shorter, but I am a little afraid. I think I did a little bit more, just a tad. Okay, I think because they will, I think this is maybe where I want them. I feel like they need to be a little bit shorter, but I think once I cut and they start fraying, it'll end up working out. I think. So, this is where I'm going to cut them. Anyways, well, I need to mark them. And I'm just going to mark this side and this side. So, this side and this side. Well, guys, I just took down the tarp and took the trash bags off the strawberry plants, and I thought I was recording, but I never hit the start button. So I've already done that, and I did come out here and water these, like I was kind of explaining earlier. This pot came out of that gray one, so it's perfect. That tells me it has a draining. It's able to drain, and that might have been one of the issues. When I would water it, it would set in that, and it needs to drain well. So that one does not have any drain holes, so I am going to be repotting that one, but I'm going to wait till it's a little bit warmer. Maybe it'll be warmer tomorrow, I'm hoping. But I thought, and let's see, Monday, this tree, had a bud here or there. I don't know if you can see it, but just in a few days, it is starting to, bud out. And that means, of course, I'm going to be dealing with all of these. And I don't know what those things are called, but I tried to look those up before and I saw different things, but they always look different. So I don't know. If you know, let me know. Now, a couple of years ago, oh my word, those were so bad. They were, oh my goodness, they covered everything. But last year, it wasn't quite as bad. Okay, so here's the thing. The tarp did allow some rain to get in, and I'm glad about that because rainwater is great for everything. Now, this one, no water got in that one, and I think it's because it was under the tarp, so it had the bag and the tarp, so it's doing double duty. So I may put that, well, I say I'll put that out of the, yeah, I know where I can put that next time. So this one was kind of sticking out, but it did have the trash bag, and it does have some dampness in there. It's not drenched though, so perfect. Everything looks good here. Bell peppers. Bell peppers, I still don't see anything growing. But look at my squash. It's already doing great. There's my okra, one of the okras. And you can see these wildflowers starting to come out. And there's a sprig of something. You see that sticking out right here? These are new. I hope I actually showed you in the thing. So you can see rainwater actually got in these buckets. There are some dry spots, and I am just glad about that because it's not drenching it. Now, this okra got more because it was against the fence here. But what's awesome about that is because there's drain holes and it's sitting in this big thing. It's actually watering underneath in here too. So that rainwater is getting down in there. Same thing with this one. There's my, well, let me move out of the way. Okra plant, another okra plant. You can see it got a good amount of rain, and it's, going out underneath into the bed of this too. So that's going to be great for those. You can see some rainwater did get in here. Some of it's dry, but you can see all of these are going to be wildflowers starting to come out. Now this is my cherry tomato plant, and there is this right here. There's the plant there. Now this is my other squash, and it's not, I don't see any seed in here, which I may have to plant another one because if that one is doing like that, I should have this other one doing the same, unless I put the seed down deeper or something. But I need to go ahead and get one put in there, and I probably will do that here in a minute. But yeah, once the sun comes out and everything, I'll get out here and sweep all this up, get all this plants back in the house, get that repotted. There's my other one, my ponytail palm. It's in front of that fern. But the purple plant's doing good. It had the full rain. But I'm gonna need to give this some water. This, because of this, I don't know, what is that, mesh or something? It's not mesh, it's I can't think of it, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You know, it allows it to dry out quicker and everything. I just got to be sure and keep that well watered. Next year I will probably won't put it in that all. I don't think, unless it does really well. I'll put it in something like that over there. And I need to move these back because I don't like them way over here. Like them to kind of be under that plant there. And this one is fine to be right there, I think. And one thing I like is because it waters. When I water those the water comes out of the bottom into the other, and they help water that. Now this has no lettuce yet, which I'm surprised, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Look at all this mess from walking in. I need to get a carpet right here, rug, whatever, but I don't want to just get anyone. I'm wanting a certain one that'll go with everything. And I look for them, like when I've gone into different places, but I haven't found one that I really like. And I don't know if you could tell, probably not, but it's more echoing here, echoey. And that's just from removing those plants. That's so strange. I will tell you, I did get some of the vacuum. I got it on its dock and it's charging. I'm putting my white one that I had in my office. So I'll just kind of run that in here. But yeah, it's charging, and then once it charges, I'll finish the setup on everything. Now I think I got my pants in the dryer. So let me turn a good light on. Yeah, I pretty much, yeah, I got that.